I got absolutely cleaned out over the last two shows that I've ended at, and I really needed to pick up some inventory because I have another show coming up this weekend. Thankfully, I was able to pick up this collection for about 1600. Let's see what we got, starting with some pretty heavy hitters. First, we got Umbreon EX from Prismatic. This is an absolutely beautiful card. Then we got the beloved Booty Pikachu. This art style is not my personal favorite, but man, this thing's pretty cute. Also picked up Glaceon from Prismatic. This one seems to be recovering from its all-time lows. It seems like it's on an upward trend. Finally, we got the Japanese Greninja in a PS8 10. This thing is actually also taken off. It's around 350 to about 400 depending on the eBay listing. As we cycle through a few other hitters from the lot, I'll just mention this was actually a pretty terrifying pickup for me. I finished a show and then immediately went to the parking lot to meet this person. And they had a very large number of cards in an app with a specific value attached, and we're asking for a percentage offer. And anyone who's done this knows it's really time consuming and almost impossible to do a accurate check slash pricing for something of around 100 cards. We did not have the time to go through every single card, so I had to look at the most expensive cards, which are also potentially the riskiest, and just make an offer based on those and hope that the extra stuff made up for the amount of cash I was handing over. The 2-hour ride home was full of anxiety for whether or not I actually made a good deal.
Uh-oh.
I think it ended up alright though. This next batch is what I pulled out from the whole lot as potential gradable cards. This one I'm pretty excited about, including a promo Eevee and a Alakazam, which will be really awesome. This was one of the main reasons I took a shot on this lot, because the cards were in such good condition and it seemed like there could be some gradable cards. There were only 3 cards that were moderately played or damaged, and I counted that as a huge win.
Vroom!
This person clearly took care of their cards, and I just happened to get lucky to catch them when they wanted some extra cash. The dent on this Charizard was super sneaky. I only caught it by feel.
That's all, folks.
You guys let me know. Would you have paid $1,600 for this lot?